This they did. I do want to ask, it's 8 of us in here. Being a daughter of a dad, are you familiar with the feelings of hot and cold, where it's like, on the one hand, you know this is a shit bag, but on the other hand, this your daddy. But on one hand, like, the dad thing is supposed to mean something to you, but this is a shit bag. Dad shit bag. Dad shit bag. And he want to be regarded. Hey, Jillian. Hey, Her Wellness Diary. Hey, Clee. He want to be regarded as the dad. He walked through the door with that energy on him, expecting you to give him that. And your encounter with him, all you're getting is shit bag. That's what Prue just went through. And Prue don't even see no daddy. All Prue see is a shit bag. And he would ask us, is there any way to talk to your father? What he means is, don't you see your daddy sitting here? Don't you see your dad sitting here? She said, no, I see a shit bag. But those little girls inside, those are the ones. You see, Prue don't pay no mind to her inner child. But those little girls inside be wanting their daddy. That grown lady, no. If he was never, no, not really, but I really don't know him running in neutral. No, not really. But I don't know if him running in neutral was any less harmful. That's why I say you a shitbag if you can't raise a daughter in neutral. You cannot raise a daughter in neutral. As a man, is where a daughter, as both parents, having a child, supreme responsibility. But you have to teach your daughter how to be treated. And if you come through the door in a really nonchalant kind of way about her, all the niggas gonna be nonchalant about her. Hey, hot girl. Hey, Jillian. You need to borrow some money. They be losers. Hey, Danito. Hi. I'm supposed to be being, excuse me, productive. I'm trying to, do some professional business. And I was like, well, they seem like some professionals. I'll just body double with some professionals and harvest some professional energy so that I can, for my professional endeavors. I'm gonna just lay low. We body doubling. I know I need to. We are body doubling. If you have anything tedious that you need to work on, whether it's just your work day, or you want to finish crocheting that little thing you started, or you need to clean out the pantry, or you need to fill out some scholarship forms for private school, you're welcome to join us. I don't know what. I'm doing laundry, getting maintenance on the truck. Good for you. But yeah, and then the Phoebe thing. She just such a little girl. She walked up on him with the little stupid bow in her hair. I'm like, you want to be somebody's baby girl so bad. You supposed to get rid of that. Like, if you wasn't nobody's baby girl when you was a baby, you're never going to be a baby girl. I was arguing with a 70-something-year-old woman about her daddy, who was a, hey, Pocahontas, a shitbag girl. I'm like, you're going to have to wake up to him, girl, because the man in your house is getting away with a lot because you will not hold your daddy accountable for his stuff, girl. You're going to have to go ahead and wake up to this. You're in your 70s. I'll always be my daddy's baby girl. No, you won't. First of all, he's dead. Number two, no, you won't. Good morning, Arthur Tanisha Tequila. Author Tanisha Tequila. Hey, Rashida. Did you go to the place Monday? Our show is on. Hey, Dale. You spend your whole life waiting for somebody to come along and do you, if you're not this size anymore, I'm telling you, baby, surf finna be full. It was always people around sending gifts, being around people. Okay, I'll come get him. I'll come get him when he was a baby. Oh, I didn't have no problem with the people coming to get him when he was a little old baby. Unfortunately, he was a little old baby, and I don't just send my little old baby. But I would have had a fabulous support system if I was just sending my child. I'll keep him. It was just random. Like, I haven't talked to you, and I'll keep him now that he's 3. And he tears up folks' houses and take a loose garbage. What's the name of it? Vacuum cleaners. I did a 3-mile walk Monday. You was cat raggedy. I know that's right. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm so good for you. They only want you on. This is the only time they're gonna treat you like this. When you get through being like this, you just a random nigga on the street, precious. I learned it. Like, my daddy kept trying to be like, daughter. I'm like, nigga, the way you should have baby girl. Like, I can't go back in time. I'm big and grown. I'm fucking drinking liquor, smoking joints, drinking Red Bulls. I'm not, you look at me like a grown woman. You don't give a fuck about, like, not that you don't give a fuck about me, but like, the fuck that you needed to give, you were supposed to give that fuck a long time ago. I'm just a random nigga on the street now. The only reason why you would be nice to me is so you can have somebody to wipe your ass when you get decrepit. You better hold on to them sack chasers and see if they'll do it for you, because I'm not. They could just sit you outside on garbage day, and they'll find something to do with you. That's my aunties in my DMs like, what are you gonna do about your dad? What are you gonna do? When I came down here crying to y'all, help me figure out what to do about my daddy. I'd like a dad. He seemed to be family oriented. Y'all seem to be family oriented. Can y'all talk my daddy into maybe being interested in being my daddy? He can't help you. I can't help y'all. It's your brother. Figure it out. Figure it out. Merry Christmas to you. I'm not wiping no ass. So he's in the hospital. I don't care. Then my cousin was coming around for a little while. I know you don't want to hear nothing about your daddy. But I thought I might let you know. Don't let me know where he's in the hospital. I don't care, girl. You don't believe me? You think I got one of them good Christian hearts that turns on and off based on whether or not you're in the hospital? No. It stays cold. A motherfucker ain't care to raise me. Fuck what he got going on. Good luck, brother. And my thing is, in your absence, you should have been building relationships with your ass wipers. I'm not saying your ass is not worthy of being wiped, but you should have been building relationships with the, you knew one day was gonna come. You eat too many pork, salt and vinegar, barbecue, flaming hot skins to not think you was not gonna be in this position. You eat too many red hot dogs straight out the bag to not think that you was gonna end up like this. You should have been collecting your ass wipers. And so I don't know what y'all gonna do with him, girl. You figure it out. You spending all this time on the phone with me, and you could be headed up to the hospital. That is your brother, isn't it? Girl, that's not your brother? Oh, okay. Well, you can't. I can't cry to you about him. You cannot cry to me about him. Good luck to you, precious. And Merry Christmas. Anyway, I don't care. I'm not. The more I care about myself, that's why I be like, that's how I can tell when the work ain't even took hold. The more I care about myself, the less I care about people who don't care about me. I don't even lie to myself. I'm getting mad all over again because this is exactly what I'm going through. And you're young. You should be mad. You're young. You're young. The first feeling you're supposed to feel about this is rage, 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 rage. You right to be mad. You should be mad. You in your youth. You should be mad. Channel that rage. You figure it out. I ain't gonna start talking to you like a young Van Sant. Girl, Lord help me. Don't use the rage to do nothing stupid is all I'm saying. And if you want to be stupid, consider every possible outcome and put you an insurance policy in each of those areas. And then go be stupid. By the end, you be done been so smart, you be done figure something else out. Literally, I'm young and in school, not wiping nobody's ass. Oh, he's ass wiping age now? Hey, Nina. He's in the age of getting his ass wiped now? I mean, I'm 39. My dad ain't ass wiping age, but he keep landing himself in the hospital with that open blood pressure. Well, your blood pressure. My blood pressure was fine. I've got a clean bill of health. I eat my disc bean salads. I don't even eat pork. That's how I'll take care of you, is by taking care of me. Haley. But he will be needing his ass wipes coming up soon, I'm sure. I don't think I'm running out of amount of times I can say that. Morning, Lee. Oh my God, I love this bean salad. You on your way then. Excuse me. Hey, Jenny G. I don't know if that was that yesterday I saw you or today. I don't know. They all running together. I don't play that daddy thing. I have to look at all of the investments that have been made into my well-being. I just put all my energy over there. And after I did my assessments of all of my first set of boyfriends I had, and then I put them up against the daddy. You over here, you over here, you over here. And did my little arrows and had my little breakdown where I was like, let me find out what's wrong with me. You get a big old whiteboard out, and you put all your issues and all the people that come through and what happened and who, where, how they start, where you learn this, what people around you go with the thing. I was like, oh, bitch, you're a big problem. Forever. I get paid tomorrow, and I'm going to make the chimichurri steak dense bean salad. Delicious. I think Doc has made the chimichurri steak dense bean salad. She like it very much. I don't have the patience for chimichurri. And I don't like the way you jar chimichurri, so I only eat it when I'm at Doc's house because she makes it. It does sound good. Hello, Robin. Anyway, it took a lot out of Prue to cuss that bitch out and put him out of her office. It took a lot out of her. Because that inner girl's like, wait, it's my dad. And here come Phoebe. What did he didn't even, oh my God. First of all, he didn't ask about the other two sisters. Hey, Sandra. First, he didn't ask about them. Then Phoebe rolls up on him. A punk bitch. He do not know her name. Fruit from your loins. Don't know what that lady name is. Phoebe said, I know you lying. That fucked Phoebe up. She looking at him. He looking at her. She looking at him. He looking at her. That motherfucker do not know her name. Phoebe said, I know you goddamn lying. Girl. She had to hold it together because you know that thing crazy. She had to hold it together. She like, damn, how many kids you got? He said, I don't know, Piper. Oh, ma'am, what's your name? And the only people that can forget your name is the people that live with you every day and raising several other of your siblings. Because I'd have been in the house with mamas with 900 children and be like, Josh, David, what's your name? Those get a pass. Because you just fed me and put clothes on my back and took me to school. Those parents forgetting your name, not the same. The ones that's been gone your whole life. Oh, you don't know my name, nigga? I think about you every day, bitch. And you don't know my name? My relationship choices is based on how you done handle me. And you don't know my name? Phoebe said, Lord help me. She still was willing to lie to herself for him though. She still was willing to deny her gifts to accommodate him. And then along comes Cole. Lord help us. Didn't even ask about their ass. The ultimate Bluebeard. I can't wait to get to Cole, girl. I'm going to be cussing and yelling and cussing and yelling. And if you put Cole and the daddy picture side by side. Good morning, Valerie. If you put the daddy and Cole picture side by side, they probably look alike. Prue thinking with her head now. Charm. Prue got her head screwed on straight. And it's her sisters, the little girls that sitting at. That's why I was like, you gotta acknowledge these little girls, because if not, they will sabotage you. They're there. It's like if you don't, they're there. If you do not acknowledge them, they're gonna ruin your life. Every time girl, it's like she's right there. They're like, I want to be with my dad. People gonna go over here with this butterfly in her hair and get her goddamn feelings hurt. Happy Wednesday. Oh, you're not talking to me. Girl, I said, what's your name, girl? Oh, Charmed. The elderly one, not the new one. She don't even know what to call him.
Well. What a nice...
Yeah, he looked like Cole to me.
I'm sorry to just show up like this. I know I was supposed to wait for dinner.
Elderly. Why did they feel to your comment, KB?
Welcome. Let me get a good look at you. This is my baby girl. Little... Piper. Baby.
He said, damn, that was fucked up.
It's okay. People confuse us all the time.
Are you kidding? I should be slapped and persecuted. Let me make it up to you. How about some room service?
Do you want to buy your love? I don't even know, sis, but I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you too. Want to buy her love. Want to buy her love. I'll get you some room service. I'll get you a massage. It's like, you do have to use things, don't you? You have to use things outside of the you of it all. Hey, K Bailey 919. Because you wouldn't be enough, would it? You don't even know my fucking name. So yeah, he want to make it up to her with a massage.
You are legal, right?
Don't know nothing about women. That's why I was like, if I was gonna be, he's offered her liquor, a massage, room service. You would not think that was coming from your daddy, because they don't know how to be around their daughter. Like, you supposed to learn how to have a daughter while your daughter is growing up. You're not gonna learn. That's why when those girls be like, my dad's back, should I give him a chance? I'd be like, no, he ain't gonna do nothing but disappoint you like a little ugly boyfriend. Ooh. Now, if my daddy bought me a zip, we might actually be able to Kiki. That's so trifling. But if my daddy came back with a high quality zip, no, because I would just assume his had ketamine in it and shit. I wouldn't even, no thank you. I don't want to smoke weed that bad. Get out of my house. I'm good. I'll just go call, don't thank you. I don't want to, I can always find a reason to not accept a gift from somebody. Hey, KJ. Not you.
I can call Lucy back.
No, really. I don't want anything.
Yeah, he wanted room service, liquor, a massage. To apologize for not knowing her name. Thanks for the zip. Slam. It's not that serious, no. And again, I don't trust it. The people around you, you done made so many people mad. They, you know what I'm saying? You so shysty and shit. They would give you. That's what I'm saying. Who gave you a zip that's clean and fabulous? They definitely put some ketamine in your zip. They definitely fuck your zip up. They trying to get you out of here. I don't want nothing. I don't want that from you. I
just wanted to look at you.
And this is the Shapeshifters episode. I asked my date to go on a daughter date night. He counted with going to the strip club together. What's a daughter date night? I asked my date, your dad. He want to take you to the strip club? They do not know how to have daughters. They do not know how to have daughters. They do not know how to have daughters. Men should never have to live. Women should not have to live intimately with men in no kind of way. But there is an art form. Like even those daddies that think, hey there girl Evelyn, those daddies that think they're good dads because they're nice to the daughters but horrible to the mamas. And it's like you're creating me. Like he do that to all women where he make them compete, not just the daughter and the mama. Like it's natural for him to make women compete. He's not just doing that to his daughter and her mama, but it also the reason why, like he with the mama because she a woman that judges herself based on other women's experiences with men. Her experiences with men, how is she special, blah blah blah. Okay, so then you give her a daughter. Her and the daughter are in, like you gonna put the daughter in competition with the mom by treating the daughter better than the mama. She always like this. You brought that into her home, and you teaching your daughter to compete. You teaching your daughter to go in arenas. That's why everybody making these TikTok these days. Like, girl, you're only your daddy's baby girl. No one else gives a fuck about you like this. And then they go places and expect all this special treatment. They go into friendships expecting special treatment. And it's like, nobody gives a fuck about you that much. Just your dad. And really, he gives more of a fuck about terrorizing your mom than he does you. That's why I was like, if you're the only woman in your daddy's life that he's wonderful and gentle with, he is a shitbag. Because when you go off into the world, you're lost. It's an illusion. It's so crazy because how are you older than me and moving like you my age? Most of our parents, how many of us in here? It's 24 of us in here. Put a red rose in the chat if you have progressed past your parents. Give us a red rose in the chat if you have progressed past. Girl. And you young. Hey, Jasmine January. And I'm the only child that's willing to talk to him, so he's leaving. You're supposed to progress past them. Now, how do they feel about it is another thing. How do they feel about it? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you might be able to keep them around if they can appreciate all the ways that you have surpassed them. But if they can't stand the thought of you surpassing them, you got to get the fuck away from them or you're not going to get far. Or you're going to get far and you're going to be constantly fighting over it. And you keeping your teachers at bay. Because I'm going to tell you something. I have experienced some of my best teachers after my mama's death. And when I think my mama wouldn't have been able to handle me being under the tutelage of another woman in the ways that I have been since she has died. Like, I went to chemo. Like, one of my clients got breast cancer. I was going to chemo with the lady every Friday. Now, it's just Friday. Go to her house. Get in the car. Have a cup of tea. Get in the car. Go to the West Clinic. Spend the afternoon at the West Clinic. get some lunch, maybe. I don't like that they be having French fry trucks and tacos and stuff outside of the West Clinic. There should be much cleaner. They should not even allow you to peddle your French fries outside of a hospital, outside of a place where people trying to get all the poison out of their bodies, and y'all peddling loaded fries and burgers and wings and tacos. They should not even allow it. But anyway, go to lunch. Go back, get her settled, go home. I was home every day by 3 o'clock. It drove my mama crazy that I would go to, like, you made me into somebody that, maybe I made myself into somebody that just give enough fuck about people to not let them do. Because she was going, when I found out she was going to that alone, I was enraged. I was like, are you goddamn kidding me, please? Please. Well, we're pregnant. Come on. Girl, we went to that. My mama could not stand that. So then every day after I get back from chemo, she want to take me to lunch. Come on. I'm like, girl, okay, girl, let's go to lunch. And every Wednesday, and everything was like, I wouldn't even learn. Anyway, you know how I go, girl. You supposed to be reserving that kind of stuff for me. Heartbreaking. No one should have to do that alone. Correct. What, KJ? What's the question marks for? But anyway, my mama would be, if there was certain behaviors my mama felt should be reserved only for her. And I think learning from is one of those things. Going to the doctor is like, well, you don't go to the doctor me and you don't invite me. You always sneak to the doctor and give me whatever little pieces of information you want me to have when you leave. When I tell you I'm gonna take some time from you, your mom's reaction to you going to chemo with, yeah. Cause that was, my mom was the same way. The moment she felt I have enough. My mama don't have enough access to my things and my relationships to be able to sabotage it. But I think subconsciously, she probably would have. Me figuring out the right kind of partner for myself and finding the right kind of partner for myself and then partnering up and then it not being a sham and him coming from a good family and all of these things. Although she was glad that I figured that out, there was this other part of her that just could not stand that shit. And so she would do little slick little things, girl. And it would be like, that was slick. And she'd be like, what do you mean by this? We can discuss it. You ain't gonna do nothing but gaslight me. I can't believe that that's what you got from me. I can't believe you think I would do that. Well, I've been with you my whole life. I know how slick you can be, girl. I know exactly all the ways in which you are slick. You want me to act like I don't know how slick you are right now? I could play stupid to accommodate you. I'd rather not. My mom is like that, but we're not close enough for her to express it. Them mamas be Academy Award winning acting. That's why is there, they all the same. Like, that's how they were taught to be moms. That's why I was like, the work that we're doing, you and me talking to Miss Madam C this morning, you have to unlearn that mom thing and get it for yourself. And I think that's why I've been so checked out, because if I do what I done seen, I know that ain't right. If I do what's going on around me, I know that ain't right. Because most people are, but let's see, it's 24 of us in here. You love your mama, but you totally burned out. When she called, you roll your eyes. Give us a red rose in a check. Listen, I love my mama, okay? I love my mama, okay? But when she calls me, I have to take a real deep breath, close my eyes. Good morning, divinely aligned Drina. Oh, see, yours is blocked. You done ran out. Happy Thursday. Thursday, where you live? Hey, LaShawn. Totally fucking burned out. Sorry, Wednesday. Okay, I'm like, girl, you live on the other side of the world. Yeah, and they don't want that. They don't want that. They don't want that. Hey, Dominique. They don't want that. They want you to have by the time you get grown, good morning. They want you to have the same, they want you to have the bandwidth to deal with them when you get grown. But they spend your childhood, like, I know I didn't have the bandwidth for my mama because she was overbearing. She was a helicopter mom. She coddled me. I was burnt out on her. The only time I could call, Mama, can I email you this paperwork? Can you fill this stuff out for me? Yep. Mom, can you send this stuff over to the tax lady? Yep. Mom. Anytime I need some paperwork done, she would do it. Now she did, girl. I got to do my own paperwork. I got to fill my own baby scholarship forms out for private school. I'm like, should have been filling out my own forms. Thank you, Dominique. That's so sweet. Hey, Yada Jewel. Good morning. But anyway, overextending as moms is how you burn your children out. Like, even if your mom's always like, oh, you're so smart and capable, but do she actually treat you like you're smart and capable when y'all having conversations? Because that was my thing. Like, you think I'm so smart, so smart, so smart, but when we talking about things, opportunities for you to be stretched and be under, I bet that's why that's how I do my older sister. She was I used to call my grandmama to tell on my mom. Now she gone and I got to deal with that lady by myself. It's because your grandmama should have been teaching you how to deal with your mama. It would be her mother that should be able to teach you how to deal with her. And instead she just, filling out your forms for you. My mom calls me for everything to handle for her. She still calls you?
I noticed that.
How about a hug?
Still? My mom made me fill out my own forms. I know this right now. You as capable as hell. That's why, like, she didn't wear you out. That's why I'm learning. Those girls whose moms is like, oh, I don't have that problem. It's because she didn't wear you out. And it's probably because she had 3 daughters. She probably had to be all in on herself and then just pour from y'all. You said a whole mouthful. My mom overextends herself all the time and it could be over. Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying. They be want to talk to you. It's like, I'm trying to tell you I don't want to be talked to right now. You think because you're the mama you should be able to talk to me, but it's like, they do that. Hey, Lisa the empty nester. Encouraging women over 40 to rediscover themselves and find joy. Lisa the empty nester. We was just talking about moms and the overextension of the mom and how it burns the children out. But also coddles them. Also makes them lazy. So like you need her. That's why you go back and forth. I was filling out my forms to sign my siblings up for school as an 11 or 12-year-old. I wish I had that. See, that's what I mean. That's what she doing it for, because my mama did not have nobody filling out her forms. The girls that have to fill out their own forms, fill out their kids' forms, because it's like, I wish I had, like, they do all of the things. This is what we've been talking about. They do all of the things they wish their parents had done for them. They just, you just wish you had somebody to be there for you while you filling out your own forms. You should not, your siblings you should definitely not have to fill out forms for your siblings. Like, I need you to parent your own children. That's number one. If you really want to give me some shit you ain't have, parent your own children. Number one. Number 2. Be there for me while I take responsibility for myself. Just be there for me. Because even like I have conversations with moms now where it's like, I don't want my children's friends to influence their decisions. It's like, you've been a teenager. You've lived in that time in your life where your parents' opinions did not mean nothing to you. They don't know shit. And you don't. You know what you know, but you do not know what they need to know. They are having communion with their friends about these things. Your job is to be the filter. You're supposed to use your lifestyle as a filter. You're supposed to be the filter. They're going to get information from all over the place, especially now. There's nothing you can do about that. I will say my mom's mom got sick when she was young, and she had to learn to adult herself. Wow, she really had to lock in, dude. But anyway, it's overextended at Berkshire Cheer now. Because even my mama, like, I had to parent her child, but still she was a helicopter mom over me. Like, that's why I think a lot of it is, I feel uncomfortable with being monitored. Because it's like, I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know. I'm still working through it. I don't like that. Especially when I'm doing something for you, you should be doing for yourself, and then you hovering over me, though. Anyway, I'll work it out. Micromanaging, yeah. Or something. I don't know if they want my email address. I didn't mean to get on I don't know what I was just we bodybuilding, we working. Pocahontas, are you working or are you just scrolling? I'm just curious because I be wondering, what do y'all mainly be at work during the day? Or do you work from home? Do you work later in the day and you hang out during the day? You're working. We know you're working, girl. How was Atlanta? You look like you had a blast. You look so cute. Work from home accounting. Lovely bee. Okay. I work from home for now. I had a time in Atlanta, honey. Ooh. You work from home for now. Still recovering. You looking forward to in office working? I'm off today, but I'll be in the live from work as well when I'm charting. Okay. I'm a stay-at-home mom, homeschooling Instacart occasionally, getting dressed, listening to you. Okay. Well, office working, but office to myself. Ooh, top tier. Because I do want to get dressed and leave. I'm at home. I'm a stay-at-home mom, homeschooling. I do not think I'm smart enough to homeschool. I thought about it before I had a child, but once I realized, I was like, oh no, it ain't me. It ain't me. It's gonna have to be somebody else. Instacart occasionally. What was I gonna say? I wanna every time I go in the department stores lately, and okay, let me ask you this. Has anybody here's 29 of us in here ever worked in retail before? Yes. Yes. Anybody love it? No. It was fun. People are slow and unhinged. Lasted 4 months post-graduation. Anybody work in retail? Anybody ever worked in retail? Also, good morning if I didn't speak to you. My mama made me quit. I worked at Wendy's. Wendy's was my second job. I love working at Wendy's. I love, like, hey, Coffee Elite. Yes. Coffee Light Eye. What is it? Coffee Lit Eye. Oh. I worked at, you work at Wendy's too. Are you being serious? Has anyone worked in retail? Yes, that was the question. My first job was an ice cream place. I did like that, but they took me off customer service and put me on cones. I used to get to work customer service on the weekend. Hey, Melanie. My friend's daddy, who was the general manager, district manager over like Salenti Management, who was like all over all the Wendy's and Chili's and stuff in the area. Uzi came to your Wendy's and offered you money. Yo Gotti did come through my line once. And this was before I was a huge Yo Gotti fan, so I didn't know what was in front of me. So I just handed him his hot, fresh food. But everybody in the back here was having a party. I was like, oh, yay. Next. But, my mama hated that I loved that job. I wanted to work in a job. I could work that whole drive-through by myself, but anyway. I could go all day not eating, work. I loved it. But then I quit going to college because my mom was like, you're in college now. Fast food is for high school. So I went to retail because I really like, my issue is I'm really good at the customer service bit. Real good at it. Love. I like logistics. I like the cashier. I like folding shirts. I like helping in the fitting room. As long as I don't have to stay still too long, I'm having a good day at work. If I have to stay still too long, Lord help everybody in there. I ain't never where I'm supposed to be. Anyway, just let her. Anyway. I've been thinking about it. Last year when I was doing my shopping for the holidays, being in that store during the holiday rush, I was like, I was getting high off the vibes. I was like, I think I want to try me a holiday rush in retail. I worked at Old Navy. I loved Old Navy. I worked at Express. I can see why you would hate Express. I need a bigger store. Like, I'm not going to no little old teach to. I need to be able to spread out. If I tell somebody in the fitting room that I did not like your shirt, I do not want them to hear me say that at the register. I want to be able to say it in the fitting room and it stay in the fitting room. Our Macy's, I think I want to go to Penny's. I think it's perfect because Macy's going to have too much shit I like. Penny's going to have a couple of little things here and there. Like a couple of little things from Light Switch here and there. If I go to Macy's, I won't bring no check home. Penny's, couple of little things here and there. Come on out. I can't go in there. We don't have that. First of all, we live in Memphis, Tennessee. We have a Nordstrom rack, barely. And even that store not big enough. Penny's is a good size for me. Penny's is a customer service. Penny's is a good size. I think I'm gonna ride by Penny's and see what they gotta say. I was at their competition. Kohl's. I could do Kohl's. I never see nothing I like in Kohl's. I could work at Kohl's. I could do Kohl's. But it's got to be like, I can't go to Deluxe. I can't go to Macy's. I can't go to nowhere like that. Hey, Cassie. So I don't know, Sephora or Ulta. They knew the field till that come in. Some Sephora or Ulta. I said I'd like to bring my check home. I would go work at Advanced Auto Parts if I thought it would be boring. I was thinking a larger clothes would be perfect for you. I don't think I'm gonna go down to Pennies. I looked into it. They might need a little help. And I want a clothes, alfold, shirts. Bath and Body Works. I don't like the holiday rush of their store because all that hoarding energy, all those hoarders that be in there buying 900. It's always the same girl. When I go to your house, hey Petrine, and you got 50 of these and 50 of these and 50 of these. I never had no check. 50 of these and 50 of these and 50 of these and 50 of these. You're a hoarder. That energy, all those people in that one area, it's fine when I'm just you and I'm at your house and you got 50 soaps and 50 candles and 50 lotions and 50, it's fine when it's just you. When all you and your hoarding sisters come together in Bath and Body Works, oh my God, get me out of here. I can feel that. So no, I can't do that either. 75 hand soaps for the price of 16. You just have, and the workers they got people that just boxes up candles and bags the stuff up. It's fine when you in a room by yourself, but when it's all y'all in there with that hoarding ass energy together, hey Coach T, I'm like, you either have to be a part of it, because if you stand back up off of that and just observe, you will drive yourself crazy. You gotta get out of there. My friend buys 24 at a time and pick up from different stores. Lord help you. Girl, please. By the time you burn these candles out, they will be having another sale. And they always got a sale online. That's why I'm like, you just like looking at this stuff. You just like looking at all this shit. It make you feel something. Looking at all those different pinks and greens and blues and creams and glitteries, and they doing that to you. Hey, Amber! That do something to you to look over there and see all of that shit. And it's the candles be stank. No, they don't. They do smell good. I don't know. I told you, I made that TikTok when I was at Buzz house. All them candles she bought, she took them back. I'm like, hey, Miss True Rose Evans. I'm like, you taking all these back? She said, yo, I don't like no. I said, damn. Anyway, they probably gonna get on my nerves. That's why I was like, but I'm excited because, number one, I'm doing it because I want to. Number two, I got a cutoff. After the holidays over, I'm leaving. I'm doing like Santa Claus. Hey, Chanel, once Santa Claus leave, I'm leaving. Thank y'all. Get a couple pair of pajamas. Come on out. Oh, I'm thinking about working the holiday rush. Getting back into retail for the holiday rush. Because I miss the hustle and bustle of the department stores. Do you think a shoe store? I'd be bored by a shoe store. That's why I need to be able to that's what I like about Sears. Like, sometimes you're in jewelry. Sometimes you're in home fashions. Sometimes you're in shoes. But the shoe department lady, she got shoes on lock. I want to be in shoes. The only way you get in shoes is if the shoe department lady is not at work today. The ecosystem of the store. I miss it. I will not have a check. I need to go to Pennies because at least with Pennies, I will have a check. Hell no. What part of retired? I do remember Kaufman's. Don't you understand? I'm not ever going back to that. I'm not ever. And the industry is cat raggedy. The industry is a mess. People don't even know how to come and sit in my chair because I'm a product of the old school. Was I a member of the old school? No, but I got all of my tutelage out of the old school. I will also not have a check, Coach T. I need to go somewhere where I'm going to see a couple of little things here and there and everything else looks frumpy to me. I can't. Every time they get a truck, I came to work early. That's what I said. I work somewhere like that, where it's like I work logistics. So like, oh, I want to switch to the logistics team. They got too much cute shit coming through the door. So now I work on the logistics team, and I can pluck my shit as soon as I ain't got to worry about that. They gonna have it in my. I already know. But they ain't even took it out the bag. They put my stuff over here. So no, I can't do that. What was I saying? So then you need to go to that one store you be dodging. I can't remember the name. Nordstrom Rack too small. Big Pennies is the perfect size. They have a lot of different departments. It's the cash register. It's customer service. Boys, girls, men's. Shoes, home fashions. Kitchen stuff up here. Let me do that. Hopefully they'll let me in. If not, maybe I will go to Nordstrom Rack. It's too small, too airy. That Bilk have themselves. We don't have no Bilk. So yeah, I think and listening to the same songs over and over again, the commercials, it's gonna get on my nerves. By the time Christmas comes, I'm gonna be ready to go. But that's the joy of it. I can do it for a season, enjoy my time, come on out. And the luxury of being able to do that. Like, I'll see y'all next Christmas. I'll be back and forth like Santa Claus. What else? That's what I was working on. That's what I'm currently working on. Are we supposed to be? Random, but I'm a lot older and considering applying for law school. You should. You can't be that much older. How? You don't want to tell us how old you are? Have a great day. Coffee, lit eyes. I don't know what got coffee elite. Girl, I can't. Lord help me. I'm bad at reading license plates too. Hey Monet Eloise. Go for it. It's never too late. How old are you? 37? You think that's older? Great day. Hey, Pretty in Pink. That is drilling LSAT questions now. You think that's for a young mind? Like, you think you just don't have the mental stamina for all the studying? You'll still be young. I'm 37 and I think this is a great age. That's why I was like, you talking about 3 or 4 years gonna go by so quick. You're 37. 3 to 4 years, that could be your new career. 40 is starting a new life. 40 is starting a new life. You'll be finishing law school just in time for your 40s to hit. Merry Christmas. And it's probably the people around you that make you think you cannot jump up and do shit like this. That time is passing. Anyway, yup, I have a 57-year-old in my study group. And it's nice to be students with people of all ages. Like, it'll be refreshing for you to come through there at 37, letting those young ones know you can start something new and immersive. You don't have to do new and immersive, time-consuming things just in your 20s. Life is long. It's not as short as y'all think it is. I tell you that much. When you look up, again, they always talk about them old folks be like, oh, I wish I would've, I wish I would've. That's because you don't know how life is long, girl. Even if you drop dead tomorrow, life would have been long. Because the last thing they'll say about you was she was applying to law school. She was studying for the LSAT. They'll be saying about you when you was 37. Life is long, girl. And I'm going to tell you something else. A lot of people design their futures after what they've already seen. Like, somebody needs somebody to look to say, oh, okay, this is how to do it. That's dangerous. In my pharmacy school study group, we had a 40-plus-year-old. She had 5 kids in all, yup. When I had my first baby, the nurse, horrible nurse by the way, who took care of me, she was new. Like, she had raised her kids. Her kids had moved out of the house. She got them through college. I think she started college when they was in college. And she started nursing full time when her kids, like, she raised her kids. She lived her whole life being a mama. And then she went to school, blah, blah, blah. And you don't know how many years you're going to get. And so, the whole point is to explore, like, because even going to law school, so y'all think I can do it while being pregnant? Because my husband wants more kids right now. Oh, it's your husband that don't want you to go to law school. We can't talk to you about law school because it's your husband that don't want you to go to law school. Or it's your husband don't know how important that will be to you. Because if he keep knocking you up, because you didn't say you want more kids. Y'all want more kids. Y'all haven't had as many children as y'all was planning on having. You didn't say none of that. You said your husband wants more kids, girl. Lord help you. She said, thank you. She said you can still do it. Let's go in with Tori. Tori rolled in on a let's go with her. Let's do it the way Tori doing it. This seemed like a healthy guide for us. Dominique, let's just ride with Tori wherever we going. We're getting in the car with Tori and we'll ride with her. We're riding with you. I hope your vehicle can hold us because we heavy. Hey, Detroit's daughter. Thank you for I'm gonna go for it. Please do. But Pocahontas. Why do you want to go to law school? You got the wrong Disney princess energy. Pocahontas gave her birthright up. Channel Mulan, boo. Ooh. You know they feel to that. Why is practicing law something you're passionate about? I want to ask you these questions because you're going to have to be rooted and firm on this, or they're going to strip it from you. If you just up in the air because you want something for yourself and you think this is the it, you're going to have a hard time holding on to it. I don't think that matters, Cozy Rosie. How you not already giving so much of yourself to everyone? And that's why I was like, do you have, are they going to, they do need to lend you. Pocahontas, are you still in here? First of all, we made a running lady off. Lord help us. I've always thought about it, and I do well with critical thinking and analyzing things. Okay. Let's say we all come in this world with 5 graham crackers. Graham crackers represent how much of yourself you have you can be selfish with. How many of your graham crackers do you have? Pregnant, you have children already, you pregnant, and your husband wants more children. How many graham crackers would you say you have? My dad used to drive my mom to school. He took an active role in parenting us by my, okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. If your husband gonna be your number one cheerleader, while you go, like, your family gonna give you all your graham crackers back while you try to go to law school? Because you are going to need to be time selfish. Yeah, you're going to need a lot of yourself. And the only reason why I say this is because one of my girlfriends was studying, I would say 2.5, maybe 3 out of 5 crackers left. That's a lot of crackers for somebody that's currently pregnant and married to somebody who wants more children. That is a lot of graham crackers for somebody that is a wife and mother, a stay-at-home wife and mother. It's a lot of graham crackers. Usually they don't have none, Detroit's daughter. Usually they don't have any of their graham crackers, especially being pregnant. It's shocking that you even have it in your graham crackers and you already got kids, you're pregnant, and your husband wants more children. That's a lot of graham crackers you got. Should you have more? Yes. But you got a lot of graham crackers. Your peers don't have none of this many graham crackers. Not 2.5, not 3. The little graham cracker they got is crushed up in a Ziploc bag in the bottom of their purse. Law school gonna need 2 of those. That's what I was gonna say. Law school gonna need, and I'm gonna tell you something, law school gonna need more than that, because one of my girlfriends who is a mom, she did her LSAT. It was during the pandemic. She did her LSAT over the click over the computer. She got kicked out of the exam because her daughter barged in. She was like, she told her daughter every day that week, I got my test Saturday. I really need you to, whatever you need this week, whatever you need this week, whatever you need this week. I got my test, whatever you need this week, whatever you need this week. And it did not matter. She was in the middle. She got kicked out of that test because the girl just barged in on her test. That's number one. Number two, one of our Patreon little ones had to leave. She had to take a 1.5 years off because it was so, I don't think she was expecting how demanding it was. She had to spend a little time in the crazy house. You're not even supposed to work your first year. So like you're gonna have to have a strong, firm support system. We're not trying to discourage you. It don't say I don't feel like I'm trying. We don't give that. Tori telling her to take some of her husband's graham crackers. Detroit's daughter, who has already been to law school and finished, took the LSAT, took the bar, took the things, graduated, practiced law, is saying law school will need all of them. Tori is saying law school gonna need 2 more to graham crackers. We're being supportive here. You gonna have to. I do recommend taking some of those husbands, some of that husband's graham crackers. I like that idea. Take all your and back. Don't have no children until you finish. Don't have no more children until you finish. And take some of his graham crackers. Because you can't have no baby in no law school. I think that's why she probably better off going part. You can do part-time. I didn't know that. I was just talking to someone about going to law school this week. Never damn mind. I think you could do it. I think you could do it. It's just hard. This is what I would like to talk to you about, Pocahontas, if you don't mind, really quickly. It's hard talking to women about their dreams when they have a man in their house. That's number one. The part-time program I'm eyeing told us you'll need 30 hours minimum. I think husbands got to step up, especially with the kids. We don't know your husband. All we know is there is a man in the house that wants you pregnant in this climate. That's all we heard. Is there is a man in your house that wants you pregnant in this climate and you want to go to law school. And you said my husband wants more children in this climate. And so we automatically thinking you don't have a loving, supportive husband. That may not be the case. That may not be the case. He may be the legendary gentleman of the house. But all we know is what we just mentioned. You want to go to law school. He wants you pregnant. We don't know what to make of that. Tori said, shit, go anyway. Fuck it. Try anyway. He gonna have to tell you he don't want you to go. Him wanting you pregnant, that's what Tori's saying. Him wanting you pregnant, to me, that's not enough to slow you down. Make him have to tell you he don't want you to. Make him tell you he not giving you none of his graham crackers. Make him tell you that you don't have his support. One takes, one gives. Pregnancy equals sabotage. Lord help you. Oh no, I'm sorry, truly. I did it for the wrong reasons and hated it. The partners require consistency, and that be the problem. You need that buy-in. Make him tell you he not gonna help you and not support you. I appreciate, that's why I was like, we're gonna ride with Tori, because we do want to be supportive. But we know we don't have a dog in this fight. When you on paper with somebody that wants more children in this climate, we can't help but be worried. We can't help but be worried. Healthy wolves and healthy women share certain psychic characteristics, keen sensing, playful spirit, and a heightened capacity for devotion. Wolves and women are relational by nature, inquiring, possessed of great endurance and strength. This is why we believe you can do it. Unfortunately, they are deeply, I said unfortunately, not Dr. ST's. They are deeply intuitive, intensely concerned with their young, any children that will be born to you in this season. Their mates, that husband in your house, their pack, you. You tell us you want to go to law school, we like, oh Lord, help us. We're locking in on that. I appreciate y'all so much. You're welcome in this climate. It's going to definitely carry me through this week. Yeah, I just know so many women whose husbands were not supportive of their dreams, and it destroyed them. It destroys the relationships. It destroys the children, and it will give your children an education. So Pocahontas, even if you let your husband's feelings about your desire to go to law school stop you, you will be giving your children an education. You will be telling your sons that they can snuff out women's dreams, and you will teach your daughters to look for men that your daughters either won't dream at all, or they will look for men that will snuff out their dreams, because they'll think, okay, oh, this is the one here, girl. He snuffed out my dreams. This is my man. It ruins everyone. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something. As somebody who people have dreamt with, most people that I fell out with in my 20s is because we dreamt together, and they're abandoning their dreams for marriage, motherhood, one or the two or both. It's like, this is not what you said you wanted. What happened? And it's like all of a sudden they start dating guys that are a certain kind of way and doing all these things, or when they date the guy, because that's what happens. You lower your standards to accommodate this guy. He don't propose to you in the time frame you would prefer, so then you get pregnant, and now he gotta marry you because you know he a stand-up guy, and now you done cheated your way into not I don't know what just happened. You can cheat your way into not having to live your dreams. Like, and as we had a convo and she stopped being my friend, she's still with him though. Yeah, people, that's why it's hard to have these conversations, because oh Lord, see, that's the bull. Yeah, you give up your dreams for something that I go to your house and everything is in. I'm about to practice my skills and file 2 lawsuits. Headed to the courthouse now. You filed 2 lawsuits? You for real? Hey, Darlena. Oh, who you suing? You can't say. Is it like just a little, is it like small claims? Is it like landlord? Is it like Starbucks? You got a class Chick-fil-A and Kroger. I want to get on with this Kroger lawsuit. One time, a couple of weeks ago, I got one of those fruit pies from the Kroger, and my filling wasn't in there. Can you add that into your your writings? Can you tell them my filling wasn't in my damn pie? Black women start suing people. Stop letting them run over you. Just tell them, if you see them motherfuckers in court, you tell they ass my filling wasn't in my pie. You don't have to put it on the paperwork. But when you see their ass in the courtroom, you tell them what I said. And tell them I don't appreciate that shit. And I hope you get every goddamn thing you asked them for. Can I write a letter of recommendation? I don't know how suing people work. Can I write a letter of recommendation for you? Cross only, Tori. Cross only. Cross only. Hey, Fed Up. Cross only. We get one more person that's mad at Kroger, we can get a class action going. How many people you have to be mad? She said she will flex on her skills. She said she's trying to see if she can do it herself. She want to go to attorneys want their coins. She just tinkering about, maybe. What's the famous quote? Something about being your own representation. She said she going to law school. And she goes to do the practical first. What is the famous quote? One of my old coworkers sued our jobs and got like $100 million. Why did they feel to that? He who represents himself has a fool for a client. Girl, they feel to that. I guess they said they're trying to protect the community's experience. Have you ever sued anybody before and won, Pocahontas? Or this will be your first go round? Are you suing him as an Instacart person, as a mother and wife and family cook? A fool for a client until I win. Listen, take that same energy into these next set of few years endeavors. You're going to need it. Lawsuit money can be life-changing. Yeah. My mom, my auntie, my godmama auntie, she sued the company she used to work for, and she sent my mama a random, I think she sent my mama $10,000. My mom was like, I said, with friends like these, girl, what am I supposed to do but have my standards sit up in the high heavens? Just a random, imagine your friend just randomly send you 10 stacks. You like, first go round, and I'm not intimidated at all. Okay, then. Well, either whether you're delusional or capable, you need both of them to get where you're going. And I don't know, that's all I'm saying is, some people will call you delusional, some people will call you highly confident and capable. It don't matter which one you are. They all yield results. You can look at that, what's his face, and you can see for yourself. Just as delusional, girl. Running a country into the ground. Delusional. My ignorant uncle just found this out the hard way. Get your coins, then go to law school and pursue your dreams. Yeah, and try to see if you can keep that husband at bay. Try to see if you can keep that husband up off you. At least until you are 41. And see if he still got it in him. No, it's so much. I hate a man that know about shit about you and you don't know nothing about him. They daddy came through the door knowing all their business. They don't know nothing about him. That feels so uncomfortable.
What are you doing here? What do you think? Get out now. No, you've got to get out.
It's hard to keep him off me. The seasoned pocketbook child.
I thought you were in charge. Look, shit, you did yourselves when you're back to the
How long you been married? He needs some business. That's why I was like, he needs something. A creative endeavor to immerse himself in, while you immerse yourself in yourself. Oh, ADHD is getting me. Oh my God, Lord help you. I forgot you a sex person too. A sex expert. Sexpert. Don't get nobody to be filtered out.
Do you remember the day that
Also, they filtered that.
family picnic?
And your mother packed us all up and she brought us home, and we had the picnic right here in the living room. You remember that, Ruth?
Family. Crew.
This one. This one was at one of your piano recitals.
I'm a sensual practitioner. Baby, TikTok won't let you get a word in edgewise.
Busy holding your breath.
They said,
We're close.
too radical.
That's her.
I never had a second for it.
This one used to be a 5x7 when I was still in it.
I think Graham's cut you out. There's a bunch of other stuff in the attic. Graham's left us.
Oh, she said follow. She don't be talking about this stuff on her TikTok. Not that you shouldn't follow her, but
I'm sorry, but it's kind of a relief to talk to someone.
did you finish? I sure did finish 5-Star Weekend.
I mean, one day I was a Y generation with average hair and a thing for caffeinated beverages, and the next, I am a witch. Dad, do you take cream or sugar with that? I just read from the book, and wham, I am Tabitha. The only thing is I got stuck with the power to see the future. How cool is that?
Well, from what your mother always said, it was actually considered one of the more desirable powers.
Unless you see things you don't see. So how
5,
long have you known about us, our powers? How long?
I knew there was a possibility.
7.
That's why I came back. To find out. What must have happened when your grandmother died. Right?
Yep.
I try not to. It brings the wrong crowd. I know that's right. I'm so passionate about it. Sex magic. What you passionate about, Dominique?
Not exactly.
Sex?
Is it still up in the attic? You know, I haven't seen
I try not to bring. I can see how it will bring the wrong crowd. Women pursuing their dreams. I know. That's why I fall out. Like, don't tell me. Just don't tell me. Because if you don't do it and you let people get in your way, I'm gonna fall out with you. If you let people get in your way, if you let things that's not fulfilling get in your way, I'm like, oh girl, I'm good. It's enough of y'all going around. Y'all can be friends with each other. Thank you, ladies. Walking into the courthouse. Have a good day. With me getting in the way of that. I fear that they don't look at it like men getting in the way of it. I think they look at it like boundaries and self-focus. I think they think because a man is coming, no matter what, I think they look at men like redirection. Like, oh, this happened though. It's like, no, that didn't happen. You let that happen to you. That's why Detroit's daughter is saying boundaries and self-focus, because it's like you're supposed to build a structure around yourself that makes it less challenging for you to be distracted. It's challenging for you to be distracted. Build a structure around yourself that makes it challenging to get distracted. Like, that's why I can always tell when those young ones be like, it was an accident when they get knocked up. Because it's like, those girls who are in law school, in medical school, and they got their eye on a prize, they're not. An owl just sat on your window. Did you take a picture of it? Damn it. The accountability has to enter the chat to have an honest conversation about accident. Yeah, because that's why me and that's why me and that little girl my brother with don't get along. Because she's like, it was his fault. It was our fault. And it was like, I'm putting it on you because you swear you're so ambitious. And I believe you because of all that you have gotten out of this little scam you've run. That's why I was like, from what you said to me when the first dinner we ever had to where you are today, you're accomplishing your goals. You don't talk about career goals. You don't talk about personal goals. The only thing she ever said to me was she wanted to have her last child by the time she was 27, and she wanted a lot of kids. The girl was 20, 21 years old, knocked up. You're pursuing your dreams, you idiot. No, I'm not. Okay. All right. Because then when I'm like, you get everything. Like, even how I used to always be like, oh, girl, you get everything you want. I'm not worried about you. Like, when she did used to say little stuff that she want to do, I'm like, you can do anything you want to do. You can get anything you want. You can do anything you want to do. I'm telling her this. I always tell her, I've seen your work, girl. I've seen your work. So I know you can get anything you want. You just use that shit on boys and babies. When I did care about sex with men, I did it accident free. That's what I was gonna say. You either got your eye on a specific prize and the sex is gonna get you there, and you just lying about what your actual objectives are. You want to lay down, get pregnant, get taken out the game. That's what you're focusing on. You fucking a man that's relying on you talking about how I'm so ambitious, I want this. Like, you so busy and you're not busy. That's why I was like, no, I will blame you for getting knocked up. I don't care. And it's not because I'm apologizing for men. This is your responsibility. It's not his responsibility. It's your responsibility. And if he's not responsible for himself, and you're not responsible for yourself, that's still your fault. Because you need to be paying attention. You should not have men around you that are not responsible for themselves and can't be responsible for themselves. You should not even be around men like that. Well, it's the man's fault. It's your fault because you haven't used your vetting skills. Before you laid down, you didn't do any vetting. You just laid down and hope for the best. I don't feel sorry for you. This is your fault. I'm blaming you. You are your own responsibility. You are your own responsibility. You your own responsibility. That's why I was like, girl, you keep getting knocked up. You're getting knocked up on purpose. No, I'm not. Okay, little stupid girl. I hate that I can see you better than you can see yourself. Fine. Fine. Whatever. But it's like I've been a woman a lot longer than you. And my mama didn't spend my childhood all hopped up on dope. And so I know I've experienced all of my mama sold Mary Kay was women running in and out of my house, getting married, weddings, divorces, children, pregnancies. I know what I'm looking at. You don't know what you're looking at. And so you can't tell me I'm not looking at what I'm looking at because you don't even know what you're looking at. So when I look at you and I see you and you tell me I'm not looking at what, you don't know what I'm looking at. You're not focused on yourself. If I even look your way and you're not focused on yourself, I'm going to see way more of you than you are aware of. I can't count how many times I've been the mean friend for saying, why you having a baby? Or why, you could just take with him off of there. Why are you having a baby? I told y'all about my friend who got the cutest little dog. She had the cutest little dog. They got dogs together. She couldn't stand that dog. She gave it away. She went down to Jamaica or the Bahamas or somewhere and found her a little 90-day fiance, moved him back to America, moved him into her house. She got knocked up. Now, mind you, he already got several children. She worked, he worked. He take his money and send it back home. She is the breadwinner for the household they live in. He got him a little job. He sent all his money back home to his kids and family. He done got this big country ass. Now you got a man in your house that you can take care of. A dog is a lot less difficult to take care of than a man is. Like, I'd rather have a dog. Before Josh came along, I was trying to find me a Saint Bernard, a big, beautiful, fluffy Saint Bernard. I was going to get me a big, I was like, ain't going to be no different from having a man, girl. I've had a man around here. It's like, oh, those dogs are so slobbery. Won't be no different from having a man around, girl. Anyway, she moved a man in first. The man got a dog. Now you had a dog for yourself. You couldn't figure out how to take care of that. But you're a fabulous mom to this man's dog. Hey, Nosy. A fabulous mother to this man's dog. Y'all get married. You overweight, you done lost your job. He still sending his money home. He ain't got nothing for you. Y'all done had y'all little ragged ass piece of shit ass wedding. You look ridiculous because you rushed it. Now you pregnant again. You don't even want, you can't even. So now you finna have a man, a dog, and a baby. All it is. All it is. For what? Just so you can say you got a man in your house. And the guy is handsome. Like, he a diva. Like, in all they little engagement pictures, he's like, she's over here. He's like, he's the wife. The most posing, sitting. All his clothes look good. And she's so tired and raggedy. Hey, that's you can tell who is the worker and who is the glam puss. He's up here being kept. Him and his dog. Kept. Nobody we know specifically. A friend of a friend. And they not even friends. That's why I was like, this girl is not your friend. Imagine that. That's why I was like, and she not a good friend. I need to know if I should have this baby. Can you give me the honest truth? I need a woman's outlook. Don't act. I'll be getting. You already know the answer to that. If you asking me, you already know the answer. If you asking anybody, you know the answer. I'll say that. Because they'll be trying to make me enter. They'll be knocking on my door when I get downstairs. She can't be a good friend. She booked and busy. But she wasn't a good friend before she was booked and busy. It's just in this climate. No, it's not. This is the internet. Don't ask people for stuff. Are you married? Hey, Richie Roo. Lord help me. Or you just had a lovely evening with a not so lovely gentleman or a halfway decent gentleman? Was it a lovely evening with a halfway decent gentleman? Was it a halfway decent evening with a halfway decent gentleman? A halfway decent good afternoon. Greetings from the United States. Greetings from the United States of America. I know y'all. Hello? No, girl. It's with someone I've known since I was 15. How old are you now? Imagine asking internet strangers about creating another person. I have one. He has one. 33. Y'all dating or y'all just have casual sex? Your first is 9. Are y'all dating? Did you let your guard down? Ooh. Someone came out of the woodworks. I don't have any women in my life to give me solid advice. Dating has taken the excitement out of meeting new people. I was so happy about meeting one guy and it went serious badly. Yeah. That's been happening a lot lately. What made you ask? She said she don't have nobody to talk to about it. She just wanted some solid advice. I'm asking you, are y'all dating or are y'all in a relationship? Y'all just having fun? I'm gonna have to put out stash all of my things so that I don't get robbed. That's a nice size age gap. What's a nice size age? Over 9. That's why I'm considering keeping it, because you love being a mother. That's because you got one. Going from 1 to 2 is a nightmare. Those that have 2, like going from 1 is fine. Going from 1 to 2 is much different. And you can love being a mother. That one child, I think you should leave. Whatever. Do people have money? Do you have people holding your hand? Hello, neighbors. Hey, Haley. He's just going with the flow and want to be friends. I was just saying it. Y'all are not in a relationship. If you are not in a relationship, you already, this is what I'll say. Let me speak for the child. First of all, if it's a son with a black daddy and a black mama that's not in a relationship, he already coming into a scarcity here. These things, when you birth him and you look at him in his face, black child, you will be on your own with, okay, whatever, do your thing. You can make it. 2 is significantly more than 1. 1 is 1. 2 is a lot more than 1. You need that daddy. You don't have him. Even if you look out over his experience as a parent with the child he already got, again, he's going from 1 to 2. The child support thing, the other child's mama, if he only has $1,000 a month to pay in child support, You finna start chipping away at the other mama's resources because you need resources, which is gonna cause issues between him and the other lady, which he's gonna make you the scapegoat for that and the child. Your child will play second fiddle. Your child gonna feel that. If you don't have a relationship with grief, you're not gonna know how to teach them how to grieve. You're gonna have to bring this child into the world ready to learn about how to grieve. If you don't have no relationship with grief, this child's whole experience in childhood is gonna be about grief because they need both of y'all. They will only have one of you. And you enjoy being a mom, congratulations to you, but it's because you only have one child. Because now is you finna start operating in the spirit of self-abandonment if you don't already. That's a good point. Is the father even a good dad to the current kid? Plus your child is now second. This was filtered. The unprotected smacks with someone you're not committed with is interesting. So sad. A ring is still ain't security. No, I had a ring and still no security. It's about the individual person. And the village is you and him. The village is you and him. As somebody else, the village is you and him. You don't have enough love, and love is not going to be enough to provide for this child. The baby daddy has no kids. Okay, this is his first. I thought you said you had one and he had one. My bad. How old is he? My bad. She did say that. I thought she said he had one and she had one. So he's more. Oh Lord, let's ask a serious question, Bree. Let me get in your business right quick. You 33. How old is he, Bree? Please excuse me. I'm finna ask. I'm finna, Lord. It won't matter what his financial situation is. It won't matter. You're 33. He's 34. He's made 34 years of his life without ended up with somebody being pregnant. He 34 and slow. Why he slow? What happened to him? What happened to him? What? 34 and slow. You think he's slow? Now, okay. Let me get my ink pen out so I can slow down. We've known each other since middle school. Listen, I'm going to say this to you, Bree. I'm going to say this to the rest of your sisters. That don't mean shit. That's actually a red flag. Knowing him since middle school and he 34 and slow don't mean nothing. Please excuse me. He probably still in middle school. You done became a mama and everything. He probably over there eating your groceries and being appreciative to you and fucking you. And now you pregnant. And here's the thing. Please excuse me. Since you ain't got nobody to nip at your nose, allow me to. He's gone 34 years. Fucking, unless he is ugly and repulsive. Not having a child at 34 isn't bad. Just take a swap. But here's the thing. He's been more responsible than you. Unless you were divorced, if you was married and that child is a product of you being married and now you divorced and now you dating, you going back in time, y'all need to get off Facebook. I do want to know what make him slow. But I'm saying this to say that he probably is going to resent you. If y'all did not plan for this child, y'all not in a relationship, you know him from middle school, and y'all just been randomly screwing and eating chicken wings, hey Cash, hey me, find me. He gonna resent you for this. And he gonna make this baby your responsibility. You already have a child. You already know how to be a mama. And you going around talking about how much you love motherhood. He's gonna make this your problem. He's not gonna be like, oh, I'm a new dad. Too much to type to be specific. What makes him slow. They say you can come up in the box if you would like and explain. If you would like to come up in the box and explain, they would look. You don't have to turn your camera on. If you want to come into the box and you want to have a Kiki, I will be. Hey, Bree.
Hey, thank you for letting me come up.
I'm glad to talk to you, girl. Lord help you.
I have so much on my chest, and I don't have like a big community of women to be honest with me. And sometimes that's what you need. You need women to hold you accountable and tell you shit that you don't want to hear.
Yes.
And I'm like, do I need that right now? Am I here in
Yeah.
this position
You do.
because I didn't have women to begin with?
Yes, probably. So let's start. Let's just go. You
Okay.
say you a little bit. Okay. Whatever, everything you feel like you need to say, say.
Okay. So I'm currently a single mom of one, 9. He's a boy. He's everything I wanted. I'm so in love with him. The pregnancy, having him, even though his dad is not there, I'm not even mad about it because I love my experience with him. Like I knew I wanted a baby before I even got with his dad. So when I got pregnant, I used that as a blessing and got rid of the man and kept the baby. And I've loved the experience so far, contrary to what a lot of women believe. I've loved the
Okay.
experience so far.
Okay.
Okay, so I've been on and off with this man ever since me and him have been 15. Like we grew up right behind each other. It's like a suburban love story. We snuck out into each other's house. Our parents knew each other. We both went to prom together, junior and senior year. He's always been in my life, even when I was like pregnant with the one that I have now. He's always been there. So yes, on and off.
Your first son shouldn't be the love of your life. That's my opinion. You left. What happened? Your sound is gone. We lost you. You're muted. You said.
I think I accidentally muted
Oh, that's
myself.
okay. The last thing we heard was he's always around.
Yeah, okay. So he's always been there. And I saw somebody comment um about the nostalgia. I do think that's what it is because for whatever reason, I felt like I couldn't let this man go. Even before I came back this time, I prayed to God and I was like, God, please give me a sign because for whatever reason, this man keep popping up in my head. It's been all these years and I can't get him out my mind. And that's because he's like literally my first love, the first time I ever made love, the first man I ever said I love you too, the first man I ever planned a future with. It was always him. But the reason why I call him slow is because he's a mama's boy. Right now, he only focused on bringing a check home to his mom. His mom is not American. So she ended up losing her ability to work. She's in her 50s and she raised him majority by herself. And I do think that's one of the reasons why we didn't work out in the past. Like when we were in school, we were inseparable. But the moment that we graduated and she could see that, like, okay, y'all still talking, like, y'all are for real. We started talking about being engaged and all of that. And then after that, she just became like enemy number one. She just, he got too much going on. His mama was like, girl, I do not like you. So she's the reason to this day why the man don't have any responsibilities outside of her.
So she didn't teach him how to be responsible.
No.
And and this is who you're pregnant by?
Yes.
Write that down for us.
Okay. I got a pencil in my hand. Okay. And now I'm not gonna lie, he did tell me he did not want to have the baby. He did say that. But the only reason I'm even considering, I know. The only reason I'm even considering on keeping it is because I feel like if it wasn't meant to happen, it wouldn't happen. It's literally 10 years later. I'm in my 30s and this happens. So I'm looking at it like if I loved it the first time, whether you there or not, and since he's found out, I've seen such an ugly side to him that it's like, even if I was to keep this baby, you wouldn't be around. I would do it by myself because I love being a mom. But at the same time, it's like, do I really want to go out my way to make life harder for myself? And then I do feel like a little bit of it is vengeance because it's like I kind of want to keep the baby to be spiteful because as soon as he found out that I was, he just instantly, I don't know, he instantly got mean and felt like he automatically could control.
This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a couple of things. But the first thing I want you to do is I'm going to when we finish with this live stream, I'm going to put it on YouTube and I want you to go back and listen to you. I want you to go back and listen to yourself from the vantage point like of the child you're about to have in 20 years. I want you to listen to yourself from the experience, like not from you, like I love being a mama, because as somebody whose mama loved being a mom, that is to the detriment of your children. That's not you loving being a mother is not a benefit to your children. It's a benefit to you. So you saying you enjoy being a mom, you're gonna have a baby out of vintage, you're gonna have a baby out of spite because you love being a mom. Your children, like, they're not gonna get that. If you loved, like, motherhood is not fully immersive. Motherhood is not like part of your mothering a child is they have a father. Mother, father. You snatching these kids away from their daddy and taking them on because you didn't vet a competent father for them. That's their problem. Because you could be fucking from a place of competence and responsibility. You're not doing that. This is going to be their problem. You giving them a father, you having an opportunity to not bring, like, he's already been abandoned, or she, Lord help it if it's a girl. You looking forward to putting bows in her hair and frilly socks on her, and you learn very early on that her father did not want her, and you could have done something about it and you didn't. She's going to feel that all her life. Giving this girl a daddy that told you he do not want her. You wanting her is not enough for her, young one. That will never be enough for her. I'm so sorry for yelling at you.
Right, because you really yelling at me right now and it's hurting my
So
feelings.
sorry.
Well, maybe this is what I needed.
It's what you need now.
But can I just give you
Please.
my input? This is the reason why I know to you it sounds like what the hell, the daddy don't yada yada yada. But the reason why I feel like his opinion doesn't matter as much as what people think it should is because I was raised in a matriarchy. I was raised where the niggas really wasn't valuable. Like, even if he was around, it was the women that made shit move. So even if the man wasn't there, the child wasn't missing shit. Like, even now, like, I was raised with a stepdad, right? And my mom ended up divorcing him because she felt like he wasn't doing enough. And even in the marriage and even outside the marriage, because that's the father of my two younger siblings, right? And it's like he ain't never did shit. And it's like they love him to death and we love him. But like looking at my whole life and my whole family, it's been brought up by women. So
Now,
I've
let me
always
stop you.
felt like
I'm gonna ride with you on this, but I want to stop you and ask you a question though.
okay.
You did not get what you needed, did you? Did
What
you
you
get what
mean?
you needed?
What you
Have
mean?
you learned how to properly vet the next generation of a father for the next generation of children? Like, you're laying down with no self-responsibility and no boundaries. Our sister just told us. You're not laying down, you're not vetting the men that you are gonna have around you. Because like a matriarchy, there are still men around and they are useful. A matriarchy does not mean that there are no men around. A matriarchy does not mean that the men are not useful. A matriarchy means that the men are useful. You haven't found any useful men and you birthing children. The women that you came from did not teach you about connection and community. And you need connection and community to raise these children without traditional partnership. How you brought up in matriarchy, but not community, the community that you need to have these conversations. That's why I was like, you don't have women around you, but you grew up in a matriarchy.
Cause
You don't have
now,
women around. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
no, I'm listening. Go ahead.
You don't. But I don't have nobody to talk to about this. I studied matriarchies. You're everybody's daughter. You got several mamas, and you don't have a bosom to go and cry into. This problem could have been covertly solved with a little bit of neem oil and an elder. So again, your matriarchy is flawed. All the more reason why you should step back off of this thing and really look out over what you're going to be bringing this person into, because they're going to feel it. They're going to feel the shadow. They're going to feel the ick of the irresponsibility. Like it'll be this child's problem. Even you already have a child and you love being a mama. That's not enough. Your children cannot be raised on that. Children do not get their vitality. Children don't get to live the breath of their childhood. And it's like, oh, I'm willing to give up so much. I'm willing to do this. Even you saying you will be doing this, a large part of you will be doing this out of spite.
Yeah.
You got to think about the child. If they ever get wind of this, and if they got a mind, they're going to be like, I'm only here because of what now? Especially if you don't do a stunning job, and they never think you do a stunning job. You on your own, you're going to be a scapegoat. Even like, and I'm going to tell you something. This guy going to think the child your responsibility anyway. Like it's nothing, the child, you may decide that the child doesn't need him, but your children are your work. This child gonna come here and want his daddy every day. This girl gonna come into this world and want her daddy every day. He's like, well, you can't have him. He ain't shit. He don't want you. He don't want you. He don't want you. He don't want you. And then you try to guilt him. You had the child out of spite. Now all she wants is her daddy. And you telling her she don't need her daddy. I should be enough for you. Now y'all resent each other because you feel like you should be enough for her. She feels like you're not enough for her. And she want her daddy, she want her daddy, she want her daddy, her daddy don't want her. The worst feeling in the world, we actually watching that episode of Charm this morning. The worst feeling in the world is for you to want your father and your father to not want you. You don't care that your mother wants you and your father doesn't want you, because it's like, how the fuck did you give me a daddy that don't want me? Why would you give me a daddy that don't want me? Because you should be enough? Just the identity. It's 49 of us in the chat. 1 second. Give us a red rose if your daddy don't fucking want you. Truly. May need you for his ego. May need you to make him look good. But give us a red rose if your daddy don't want you. And how has that impacted your experience? The world you live in your mind. The people you have kept around you. The decisions you have made. The partnerships you have entered into. Abusive, covertly, and overtly. If you found out your daddy told your mom but early in her pregnancy, that he did not want you and she birthed you out of spite, how would it make you feel? We just gonna speak for your daughter or your son.
And it's crazy that you even say that, because my dad wasn't there either. He actually wanted me though. My mom makes sure she tells me that like my dad wanted me, and I've always had a relationship with him. But then after a certain age, he started having mental issues and he just checked out and abandoned the whole family, like his other kids, his mama, his brothers, everybody. So I grew up kind of with those same feelings, but for whatever reason, I didn't associate the feelings that I had with me continuing those same feelings. I don't know why I didn't connect the dots.
I think because no matter what, his absence is felt. No matter how he's absent, if he's absent, you feel that, and you govern yourself according to the fact that he is absolutely absent. Is it safe to assume that your relationship with your mom is strained if you can't talk to her about this?
Yes, so I can talk to her about it, but our relationship is strained. I do feel like I'm more of my dad than her, and I do feel like my mom is like a bird. So even though I can talk to her, I don't feel full or nourished when I go to her for certain topics because our mental is different.
Yes, you've moved past her. Like she's you.
Yeah, I'm way more developed. I think she may even have arrested development because she had me at 18. I had my first at 24.
Yeah.
I've done more than her. I've seen more than her. And even though I love her dearly, I just feel like where she is mentally, she just doesn't understand me. And she like judges me versus trying to expand her way of thinking to understand me.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, it's like I'll go to her for advice, but the respect of that advice, it's like,
But
because
she's
I
not your
know,
teacher. Your mother is not your teacher. She's your
it's more so my grandmother, but I don't want to worry her because she's older. So I'm like, oh Lord, I don't want to tell her this because she's going through enough. I'm like, Lord, if I
the
tell
young
her,
ones are. Hold on.
I'm
I'm
scared to
you,
tell
you was
her.
raised in a matriarchy, and you have not received the education on matriarchy that you're supposed to have. It is the elders in the community's responsibility. The young ones are the elders' responsibility, especially if these the elders got the bandwidth to see about you. You saying your elders don't have the bandwidth to see about you? It's because you're in a you're not properly placed, and it's probably why you had a baby with a man. You go back and forth with even asking God for a sign. This is your work. You're supposed to vet these things down. You're supposed to take inventory of your experiences and decide if this is right for you. You're supposed to take inventory of the decisions that you have made. This is your work. You waited for the Lord to drop something down into your spirit. That's neglect. And if your elders taught you this, those not your teachers. Your teachers are supposed to, like, Lord help you. You couldn't let him go. That's a dad thing. Good morning, Chloe.
Okay.
Suburban love story. You watch too much TV. On and off is always a red flag because a man know he wanna covertly share his life with you. He wanna creep around in the shadows with you. He don't wanna be with you.
Right.
And you should want someone, if you're gonna be having babies, then you more than anything, you should want somebody to want to share these major endeavors with you with. Like, I want to, child is a vicious undertaking. I want to do this big thing with you because you can't do this big thing by yourself. Single moms make it look great, but you probably make it look great. But I'm saying you finna add a second child into the mix, like it's gonna be nothing. And a second child is not. Anybody will tell you going from one having a only child, fine. Going from one child to two, oh my God. It's not the same. And then you feel bad because having two kids, and then even so now you got your neglected inner child, your first official child that you brought earthside, and you have 3 children now. So now the child that had already been going neglected because you've been focusing only on this one child is finna start acting out. And you already got this new one to deal with. All these people finna be miserable. Because if you want a second child, if you love motherhood so much, take yourself on. If you love motherhood so much, all these reparenting TikToks they talking about, reparent you. Cause you need it. Especially if you find yourself in situations with men like this and getting knocked up by him. You need somebody to mother you. Somebody that's not a bird, especially. If you're not a bird, because you might start parenting yourself and realize you just as much of a bird as your mama.
Oh, Lord. Please
I know,
don't say
that's
that.
what
I rebuke it.
That's what
I
happened.
rebuke it. No.
You might find that out.
No, hell no.
You may, because the thing, that's what I'm saying. If you don't get to the root of why your mama even thinks, but not her arrested is not that her development is arrested. Her development is arrested. Go deeper and figure out how she got like that. That's why he's like, I could talk to my grandmama, and it's like they saying the person who helped your mama become a bird is not gonna be the person that you can run to and talk to about anything. And so, like, it might be ingrained. That's why it's like, you may need to unlearn the bird behavior. You're just, hey, Crystal, you may just be, I don't act like my mama. That don't mean you're not a bird.
All because, why do women do that? Like, when I just feel like when women acknowledge faults in their mom, other women try to humble them by instantly saying, "Oh, well, you just like her." I am not just like that woman,
I'm
and I
not trying
feel
to
like
say
that
that.
because
What
we
I'm
can't
trying
get
to say
along.
is,
Like my mama do not like me for real because I'm nothing like her, and I think she sees that. Like she see that, like, damn, Bree is nothing like me. I can't get her to fall in line. I can't get her to see things how I see things. Like we bump heads constantly. That's
okay.
what made me realize, like, damn, we really ain't that much alike. Because if I turned out to be just like you would love me. But she don't like me because I remind her of all the things that she's not and things that she's not even strong enough to accomplish or consider. It's like, and you can tell if me and her have a conversation and you're just like a bystander of that, you can tell like it's just that obvious.
Mm-hmm.
And where I am with it, I'm not even, and when I say I'm not a bird, it's like, I don't know.
Oh no. So I'm saying, like, what about your mom gives bird?
Because she always needs somebody. Like my mom, I've never seen her be single. I'm very teachable, and even though I'm passionate about where I stand, does not mean that I'm not receiving everything somebody's saying. Somebody just comment I'm not teachable. I am. I'm just passionate about how I feel, but that doesn't mean that I'm not receptive to what you're telling me.
It's not given that you're not being teachable.
Okay, I appreciate that. But okay, so to answer your question, because that was a good question, like my mom, I've never seen her be single, right? Her first child was a girl. She already let me know when I was a teenager that she didn't even want me. I'm here because of my dad. Right, exactly. I was a teenager and she said this. Okay.
But hold on, stop right
Okay.
quick.
Okay.
Giving children parents that don't want them. Would you say y'all have that in common?
Ask that one more time.
Giving your children parents that don't want them. Would you say y'all have that in common? She said she didn't want her child. Now you finna have a baby with a man that don't want the child.
I didn't say that I was.
Okay.
It's still really early now, 5 weeks.
Okay. I was just reading. I was reading the notes. I wrote down what you said so that I wouldn't misquote you because I got ADHD real bad. I will misquote you. And you love being a mom. You have the spite thing working for you.
Yeah.
You have the good mom thing working for you. You have the fact that you can believe. You believe that you can do this on your own working for you. And so that's the only reason why I said, like, you asking about, because okay, so what I mean is you need wisdom and guidance about what to do about this. And this child has a parent that doesn't want them, is all I'm saying. Like, you're thinking this over, and as soon as you found out that the child had a parent that didn't want them, that wasn't enough to say, oh, never mind. Your mama may have did her tinkering with it and decided to hold it. You're doing the same tinkering. You just may come up with the same conclusion, but this will be your second experience where you will bring a child here and only have one parent that will be invested. Even you being like, my daddy was invested in me, my mama just wasn't invested in me. giving your child a parent, like your mama being covert about it because she's the parent that don't want the child. I'm talking too much. I'm just saying, when you look at the children of it all, not you, not your mom, when you look at the fruit from these women, this is how you'll be able to tell how much alike they are, by their fruit, not by their actions. Because a lot of us, including me, we will behave differently. We will behave totally differently from our mamas and say, I'm nothing like her. But I was just talking to my OG about this. If you don't figure out if you never take the time to figure out how your mama got like that, you probably doing the same shit as her. You just got it masked. That's all I'm saying. And if you don't figure out I'm not trying to tell you that you're doing exactly what your mama is doing. Oh my God, y'all just alike. I don't know you or her well enough to know what's going on over there. All I have is everything I wrote down from what you said.
Right.
And all I'm saying is that it's not the people that lets you know how similar they are. It's their fruit.
Right.
That's all. That's it. And so I'm looking at you being fruit from her, baby B being fruit from you, and the dynamics of their parents. And it's like you're very covertly, quietly, because you haven't lurked around in your mom's shadow. That's why I asked you, what makes her a bird? Have you lurked around in her shadow enough to make sure you don't find yourself there? Because children do mirror their parents. Just because you don't act just like her does not mean you don't mirror her.
Okay, can I finish answering your question?
Please, yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I'm listening. I'm taking it all in. So, because now that you even just saying that, I'm able to identify. But I'm not saying I'm nothing like her, but just you talking so far has made me be able to acknowledge in ways that I am like her. But the things that I would say make her a bird is, like I said, she can't be by herself. So from all of my life, I've seen her go from one man to the next, to the next, to the next. She's scared to be alone.
Okay, so let me stop you and ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
You have a very much, I don't need no man type of energy. Like, I can do this myself. I can do this myself. I can do this myself. Don't worry about it. I can do this myself, correct? I'm only asking because you're willing to do raising children alone. When you need help, you need help. You're willing to raise 2 children alone. You're not even willing to admit that you need help. Because you got it. You got it. I love my son. He's everything to me. My son. He need a daddy. He don't have one. You fine with it. I'm fine. He don't got no daddy. He went on. I let him go. I don't need that. Like, you're very clear on the fact that you don't need this. You don't need to need it. And you don't want to need it.
I think what that is, I've just learned that to not need them. And even though his dad isn't in his life, he has a very big village. Like, my son's father comes from like a very big family, and he the first grandchild. So it's like, I barely, like, for summers, I barely have him. When I need something, everybody's hands on deck. That's why. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the type of person where I turn down help.
Okay.
It's just when it comes to specifically a man, I feel like the same thing a man in the house can do, you can get that same help from other avenues like mentor groups, sports, aunties, grandparents, because I've had a big village and they've all been a blessing for me.
Do you ask or do they offer?
Both.
You ask for help?
Both, yeah.
Okay. That's rare that you ask, that you're willing to ask for help.
I had to learn, but I definitely do.
Okay.
I definitely do. Yes.
So let's pivot a little bit then.
Okay, I'm listening.
Your mama got to have a man.
Has to the point where, like, she divorced, and this is where I realized my mama was a bird, right? So she had this man that raised me and gave me 2 of my siblings. He was not the perfect man, but one, I grew up in high school with my mom complaining to me about how horrible of a husband he was to her and how she on all these medicines, right? She eventually leave him. Now, he was the reason why we're even living in the suburbs, because my mom has a very small mind. My stepdad came from a two-parent household, lived in the suburbs. That like he came from like the ideal life. So he married my mom, moved her to the suburbs. Now we live a pretty decent life, but he was not a good husband. He was very selfish, which is crazy to think about. So she divorced him, which is her right, her prerogative. But the way that she did it, the timing that she did it, and how she did it was very distasteful, and it made me
Irresponsible?
look at
Would
her.
you call it? Would you say irresponsible?
I would say it was very irresponsible because
Okay.
she put her feelings above. Damn.
Ooh, daughter! What was that? We was gonna find it, wasn't we? We was gonna find it, wasn't we?
Oh my god.
Oh, we found it. Hey, Lady Atlas. You found it. That's all I'm gonna ask you to do is find it.
That's
We
crazy.
with you now. You found it. You found it. You found it.
That's
We found it.
crazy.
We found it. Same shit you judge her for, you do it. We found it. We made it. Congratulations. We made it. Conversation, connection, exploration. We found it. Thank you for doing that.
See, I knew you could help me. I knew it. I could feel it. I felt it. When I went into your live, I was like, I'm gonna ask her. I feel like she's
Please
the right
ask
person
me.
to ask. And I appreciate
Please
you for
ask.
listening to me
Mm-hmm.
and letting me come up here and get this off my chest because it is weighing so freaking heavy on me. And it's like my mom and that's the reason why I called her bird, because even now when I'm telling her I'm considering it, she not telling me, have you lost your fucking mind? She's just like, okay, well, and I'm like, damn.
You need somebody to cuss your goddamn head off your shoulders.
Sometimes that's what you need. You know what I'm saying? And you can cry, but I honestly feel like love is in the truth. So, and I'm the type of person where it's like, I don't care how bad it hurt my feelings. If it's the truth, as long as you're not like going out your way to be disrespectful. So I do appreciate like everybody in the comments that's talking to me with love, because you don't got to be disrespectful to get something like really harsh.
There's some people.
Know?
That's why I don't like to do this work in live streams. I like to do this work in one-on-ones because there are two different people, and I'm actually gonna start doing a disclaimer as I have learned about this endeavor and why I prefer to go in private and have these conversations is because there are two different types of people in here. It's people who actually give a fuck about you and your experiences, and they are speaking to you with warmth and care and heart. And there are people who are only in here to dogpile on you.
And I can see the difference in the comments, and I really appreciate the ones that's talking to me with love and care.
Acknowledge these
I can
things, girl, because there are people in here specifically just to talk stupid to you.
I could tell, but it's all good. It's okay, because I knew, what I was doing when I came up here. I knew, like, when you decide to make your business public, you got to be willing to deal with the good and the bad. Not everybody is gonna really care.
But I'll hold it for you. Don't worry about it. It'll be a bunch of ignorance going on. Just stay focused. That's why I was like, if you don't read those comments, it'll be totally fine because I will read the important ones. Okay. The points will come up. Don't worry about it at all.
Okay.
You have anything else?
I do already have an appointment on Saturday. We got to take a road trip. So because I knew what I had to do. I just was being emotional, and I felt like I needed a moment to be, emotional, illogical, and be a woman versus just going straight to doing what I need to do. Because I feel like because I've been a single mom so long, I'm so good at just doing shit I need to do. I don't take the time to like cry and be sad about it. It's always like logic. And
process. And it's important for you to see where you were the problem so that going forward, you can be more responsible and self-focused. Because what I wanted to say was even allowing that man to go back and forth with you, hold the line, secure your wig because I'm getting ready to say something. You'll let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
That's bird behavior, letting him run back and forth. That's
you're not responsible for
yourself. Building structure and care around you. Be a man courting you. You should be courted. They should be tender with you. They should be looking forward to spending time with you. And the more time they spend with you, the more they don't want to. When they run in and out, you not acknowledging that as a red flag to the point where it's been this many years and now you're pregnant. It is lack of responsibility, lack of care, lack of structure. Raise the standard. Once you get through with this, once they handle this business with you, once you let the pain be a rebirthing, raise the standard for all of us. For this boy child you got, for you and for me. For us.
Yes, ma'am. You preaching right now. Let the pain be a rebirth. Yes,
Let it be a rebirth.
ma'am.
Let
Yes,
it give birth to a new you. Let it give birth to a higher standard. Let it give birth to more expensive. Let it do that.
yes, ma'am. I'm
Yes,
taking it.
ma'am.
I'm taking it, and I
Okay.
need it. And I was
Anything else?
always gonna do it. It's just I was like sad about it, and I'm like, no, I need to feel
That ain't nothing to be sad
empowered.
about. We should be
I need to be
celebrating. We're gonna
happy.
drink wine and eat pizza on. You said it was Saturday.
Saturday,
We're
yes.
gonna be sitting up here drinking wine and eating pizza on your behalf. I hate that for you.
Okay.
Okay. Have a fabulous rest of the day. We appreciate you.
You too. Thank you.